Welcome to the Wealth Transfer with TC. Today I'm going to give you guys a quick update on Firepoint Energy. Now, Firepoint Energy is the prophetic company that Clement spoke about going all the way back to 2005. And there are multiple prophecies, at least 40 dealing with Firepoint Energy and the Big E, right? Which both of those Clement are connected to each other. I'm going to be discussing their release of their April newsletter and also clarify some things concerning the Wefunder. Now, first of all, before I get into this, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing information, giving you my thoughts and my opinions on that information. If you guys like these videos that I make, the support links are down below in the description and the comment section. Now, the first thing is I want to clear up is the Wefunder. The Wefunder is still active. Not everybody's been refunded, all right? And we'll go over that. Now, I've already shared with you previously about the last updates about Pennsylvania and how they're working on getting Pennsylvania site up and running and fully functional. Okay, so this is a reality with what's going on with Firepoint Energy. Now, if you don't know what Firepoint Energy is, they are a company that's going to develop sites containing rare earth elements while converting waste into energy. What they found is these waste coal piles have a lot of rare earth minerals in it. They can also use that waste for fuel. Firepoint Energy develops sites containing rare earth elements while converting waste into energy. Right? That's exactly what Clement said, a new energy source. All these waste coal sites all over the United States, in some states, multiple areas where they have all this coal waste. They're trying to figure out how to get rid of it. Right? But now they can get rid of it while benefiting from it. Now, before I get into this, I have had a lot of heat about Firepoint Energy being the Clement Prophecy. I've already shared the most important prophecies that deal with this, so I know this is what it is. But I'm going to have to make an in-depth video because I've had so many people come against me and come against this investment that they are willing to try to get it removed and take it down. And there are people that are actively trying to stop this from happening. Now, the CEO, Bill Smith, he's working very hard and he needs our prayers. So make sure that you are praying for him in this, right? We should be praying for our investments, or at least the people that are behind the investments. Throughout March and early April, our team continued to make progress on multiple fronts. This includes advancing partnerships and infrastructure planning for both waste coal and brine water processing, refining our lithium extraction and mineral recovery strategies, and building the foundation for a long-term scalability across diverse energy and resource streams. Unfortunately, there has been some undeniable confusion surrounding the pause of our Wefunder campaign. While we're limited in what we can share, we can confirm that we are in the process of addressing a pending legal matter that must be resolved before we are able to move forward with public fundraising. Again, while we are working diligently to bring this matter to a close, we have continued to successfully meet our goals with respect to several other measures of our pilot project success. We will provide you with updates on all matters as the events unfold. Please know that our leadership team remains singularly focused on Firepoint's long-term vision and remain energized by the enormous potential of sweeping waste to energy transformation in a clean energy future, which can only be accomplished by unlocking critical minerals that are crucial to our success. Thank you again for being part of the Firepoint team, Bill Smith, CEO. These are the lowlights. In the light of our pending legal matter, Wefunder has opted to pause our crowdfunding campaign until the issue has been resolved. Several of our supporters who intended to invest in Firepoint Energy through Wefunder and who still desired to invest into Firepoint Energy had their investments refunded to them if their contributions had not been passed through to the company by Wefunder. Right, so many people who invested after the initial first stage, a lot of those people were refunded. I wasn't refunded. I was going to go back and reinvest more. I knew that I was going to have that opportunity. At least I thought I did, right? And then until this happened. But there's nothing wrong with your investment, right? As far as I know, everything is still on plan to launch their stock at some point during the summer or early fall. The highlights. Our team has established contact with the company that has presented us with a legal hurdle, and we are working to resolve the issue quickly, thoroughly, amicably, and permanently. We are developing a practical investment solution that will enable anyone hoping to invest in Firepoint Energy to do so, even if their prior investment was refunded to them by Wefunder. We have fulfilled the legal requirement for posting a public notice about our activities on the Tunnelton Project site in the local Indiana County newspaper for 4 consecutive weeks. Our CEO is set to meet with Conemaugh Township officials next month to formally present them with our plans for the project site. Members of our staff had a very productive meeting with the Department of Energy's Loan Program Office on Monday. The Pennsylvania Game Commission screened the project for potential impacts and reported no impact anticipated to the habitats of birds and mammals in the township region. We are 80% finished with the process of separating the wood, trash, and cinder block from the waste pile that remained beyond following the demolition of the coal mine building. We have set shipping containers in place to create new covered workshop area. The developer of the lithium extraction membrane for DuPont expressed his willingness to help with our equipment list and design the first phase of our project. Call samples have been prepared to send out to investors. We have cleaned out wastewater storage tanks that will be used to hold wastewater until ultimately moved into the holding pond. The improved Firepoint Energy website is rapidly nearing completion. So those are all the highlights. So they are moving forward. So it's not like this is stagnated. So there was a lot of people that were concerned about whether or not if this Wefunder was still going on, if we're still going to get what we are expecting. Yes. And my prayer is that we're able to invest more. And I didn't invest all the way up front because, I'm investing in other things and I wanted to invest after the second round and put a whole lot more in. But that did not happen, right? So I should have just went ahead and did it all up front because you never know when you're going to get locked out of an opportunity. So they are working on that pilot site. They got the whole thing going on in Pennsylvania. Folks, this is going to be a reality. And like I shared in the next video, I'm going to prove once and for all that this is the company. There is no other Firepoint. There's no other big E. It's not XRP and all this craziness that people want to try to associate with things. And you know what, folks? I've been doing this for a long time. I haven't been perfect, but I've analyzed many prophecies. And a lot of times, a lot of these YouTubers and other people that are involved in ministries, they want to get views on their YouTube, so they're making stuff up. They never follow up. This company is the only thing that fits many of the prophecies that are there. See, what people really want when it comes to prophetic investing, what they really want is they want it instantly. They want a company already put together, everything running smooth, right? And they want it super cheap. And that's what I have seen and experienced over the years just watching people in this whole prophetic investment thing. So what you do is you just continue to pray over this investment. You continue to pray over Bill Smith, the CEO, who's putting all these things together. We believe in the 8 wells, and we believe that this investment will come around the time, maybe as far as the stock could come either before or after the dinar revaluation as part of the 8 wells. Firepoint Energy and the Big E, because they're combined, right? The Big E, Clement already said that the Big E is part of Firepointe. So that is the update. Everything is fine. What we look for is for another opportunity to invest. Maybe they open up the Wefunder again, or they have some type of alternative solution. There's a lot of people all across the world that would love to invest in this. So anyways, that's all that I have for this today. I thank you guys for listening. God bless. TC out.